Hey guys, Mark Rodriguez here. With me is
Joopy Chan, also known as Ninja Joopy, or you can call me Wendy. Yo!
Yep, today we're talking about the latest episode 11 of Dragonball Daima. It's called Legend, wasn't it? Yeah, it's called Legend.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, and this one started out with Neva, the old Namek, showing up in front of the others before they leave. They kind of sent them there.
Yeah, to continue from the way the last episode ended.
Which honestly, I forgot that was a cliffhanger. But yeah, so yeah, they talk to him and stuff, and he tries to act senile, but Piccolo can see right through it and everything. And they do mention, you know, that he's the one that helped them fight the Dragon Balls and helped Goma make the wish, make them into children and stuff like that. And they explain they're looking for the Dragon Balls, blah, 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 blah. We do see that Goma and Degusu are watching this because, you know, cameras are everywhere. And they're like, what the hell? Why is he with them? You know, so that's not part of the plan. And, yeah, they kind of want to leave without him. They don't trust him or whatever. But then Neva points out that,
None of the Namekian.
yeah,
so,
the Dragon Balls are only going to work with the Namekian language.
Yeah, and we also learned Piccolo's father's name.
Yeah.
Which I just forgot.
Yeah, Katatsu. It's supposed to be the father of the original, you know, Kami-sama before he split and all that stuff, but it's kind of the same thing. And the weird thing is, that name popped up in some of those Dragon Ball guidebooks and things in the past. I don't really remember it. I think maybe the elder from Namek mentioned the name maybe just once or something, but it is interesting to actually hear it here because it doesn't come up too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, they need someone that speaks Namekian to use the Dragon Balls once they get all 3 Dragon Balls from the Demon Realm. But Piccolo has lived on Earth for too long, he doesn't know the language, so I guess they gotta bring Neva along. And while Neva does look kind of shady, it still is clear that, like, that's not part of the plan for Goma and them. They're not happy to see him there with them.
Yeah, and you also can tell that Neva, in general, he's not really, I guess, evil. He just summoned him because, hey, that's what Goma wanted, I just did the wish for him, you know.
Yeah. Now, what they did say was that since they kidnapped Dende, Piccolo was like, you know, why did you make the wish for him? Whatever, you know. But he asked, what if you wanted to kill Dende? And, oh, if it was something like that, I would just pretend to be senile again. And, you know, they won't kill him because the Namekians are valuable.
Yeah.
And all that. So, you know, they fly off. And, of course, right now we're talking about the Vegeta's going to be challenging the second Tamagami and all that. So, back to the bad guys. Back to, was Marba, is her name? The witch? Marba and Arinsu and Majin Kuu all come back. Because, of course, Majin Kuu couldn't defeat the first Tamagami. So, they tried to make another Majin character. This time they're going to use all of the remaining Majin Buu pieces that they got. And I guess something also matters with how deep you put the Cyberman seed. The first time it was just like a little bit. Now they're going to go like all the way, like 20 centimeters.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, let's put 10 centimeters this time. No, that's what we got. Let's go for broke. Put 20 centimeters. Oh my goodness, you know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, they water it and whatever, and it creates another character. Now we got Majin Duu. And even though Majin Duu is sillier and hungrier, wants to eat chocolate and stuff.
Yeah, because when we first saw it, I was telling Mark here, I bet she's going to be hungry. I bet she's going to be hungry. Chocolate tabitai! Yep,
the first thing he wants is chocolate. And it's funny because Majin Kuu just ran off to the store, wherever the store would be, to get chocolate and come back.
Yeah, but he had to ask for money first. He was like, yeah, some money so I can go to the store and buy some. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. So anyways, the same mission here. Now you're going to send Majin Duu after the first Tamagami to get that Dragon Ball, so they go over there. And it's kind of like, you know, it goes in both places because we see them fighting the Tamagami, while at the same time, now we see Vegeta fighting the second Tamagami.
Interesting though about the second Tamagami is like he wasn't taking Vegeta very seriously until he saw Neva, because as you learned that Neva created the Guardians to, you know, protect the Dragon Balls, and as he pointed out, he said he originally created the Dragon Balls as a reward for, you know, the Nameks, you know, for good deeds and all that other stuff. But unfortunately, there are people that took the Dragon Balls, you know, used for bad purposes, which is why he created the 3 Guardians there. So the second Tamagami saw Neva, and he said, "Oh, you are serious." So he said, "Yeah, let's fight." You know.
Yeah. So Vegeta and Tamagami start fighting and everything, and as you would expect, he does energy blast, especially the famous tons of energy blast thing that he does, but alongside a couple of martial arts here and there. We do see Majin Duu fight against the other Tamagami, but this time though, he is actually causing him trouble and everything. He is faster, He bounces around a lot, so he hasn't really shown off the Majin Buu like being elastic, but he does bounce off things, and he does kind of, I guess, pull his head in like a turtle does to dodge some attacks and blast.
Yeah, it's sort of like what Majin Buu would have been doing. But here's something also interesting. He was looking at his hand. He accidentally blasted his face when he realized he could do energy blast.
Yeah.
But it was after the first Tamagami blasted him.
Yeah.
And then he realized he can do the blast too. Then he started using it in the fight.
But yeah, so you're seeing he's giving away more trouble than Majin Kuu did. And at the same time, like I said, it kind of goes back and forth between the two fights. This is more of a fighting, action-packed episode. The big thing is that the Tamagami knocks Vegeta into the water, and there's a kraken in the water.
Yeah, the kraken, like Sheen said when he first got to the second room, that you always have to be careful of the water because it always has a kraken in it.
Yeah. And even though Vegeta got out of the water and he's fighting against the Tamagami, the giant kraken comes up and the Tamagami, whatever, knocks Vegeta right into his open mouth, and it looks like the monster swallowed him and everything. And that's like the big, cliffhanger. As all the other characters, Goku, Gloria, Bulma, they're all there too, watching what's going on. And that's the thing. And then at the same time, on the other side, we still see that Majin Duu got behind the Tamagami and started blasting him like from behind, and it's actually hurting him. So audience was like, haha, looks like this is going to work. So we got all this stuff happening at once.
What's going to happen. Now, the preview for the next episode of the Soul Chikara. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering how that's going to work out. Something about power or whatever, but I'm just like, how are they going to get Vegeta out of the Kraken and all of that stuff? We know Vegeta can't actually die, we need him.
But not just that, but remember Vegeta hasn't turned Super Saiyan yet, so that's probably going to come up.
See, actually I was waiting for him to go Super Saiyan in the water when he got thrown into the water to get away from the Kraken or something. But
yeah.
He powered up a bit, but he didn't really go Super Saiyan.
Yeah. But,
which I'm kind of surprised that he didn't, given his character.
Yeah. Yeah, because Goku's the one that likes to really, I guess, hold back and whatever and all that. But Vegeta likes to turn Super Saiyan right off the bat and fight.
Yeah, so that kind of threw me when that happened. But I guess they said we have to have some kind of suspense for the next episode.
Yeah. So other than that, there's not much to say about the episode in terms of, big things. They did kind of go, I guess, into the Namek history and stuff. They did ask Neva, why is he just stay there alone?
He said he really liked it. He said he just really liked it there.
Yeah. And I guess he wants to keep the place nice looking in case the Nameks ever come back, which I really doubt they will. Yeah. And stuff like that.
Think of Disney's Adventures of the Gummy Bears. They left the ones that Gummy Glen. They were there for when the ancient Gummy would come back. So there's somewhere a few left behind, and that's why they were there. Yeah. Until all that happened, but of course the series ended before that happened.
Yeah. So other than that, that's pretty much it. It's just a more action-packed episode. A lot of the camera or what do you call it, episode space was kind of spent on introducing Majin Duu and talking with Neva, and then the fighting and everything.
And Majin Kuu being happy because he said he now has a brother. He has more like family. That's pretty much how he referred to it as Kyodai. So he has family now. And also I just know it's just something little, but when Neva was talking about Dende, and he would say the Namekian boy or whatever he was saying. Mm-hmm. Now the caption said he was a dynamic boy, but what he actually said was just dynamic child because no gender. Mm-hmm. He didn't specify.
Yeah, and then not much. Like I said, we haven't heard Piccolo's father's name, reacted. I also like that when he said his name is Piccolo, says, well, that's a strange name, because of course it's the name he got on Earth. It's not it's not a Namekian name, which is the thing too. The Kami-sama never learned his actual name. It was the thing. That was the point of Dragon Ball. He never learned his name or anything. He just got the title of Kami-sama, but it's not his actual name. We just don't know his name and everything.
I guess Popo might know. If we ask him. If you don't sit around and offer you juice first, maybe he'll say, oh yes, I remember his name.
Yeah. But other than that, not much is going on. It's a very action-packed episode for people that like all the fighting, for people that like to see Vegeta finally, do some fighting and stuff. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad, they're letting others do the Tamagami fights as opposed to just being Goku. Yeah. And also something else that was pointed out, because Goku asked the question about, how the fight should go, and Neva said it doesn't really matter as long as it's always one-on-one. Yeah.
Yeah, but for me it's kind of that was kind of a weird question because why wouldn't other, Goku's asking, who has to fight all three, It's
I guess it's
whoever
more like,
challenges him, right?
I guess you think about it like a fighting ranking thing. Like you know, you're playing a game, right? And you know you have to fight all of the bosses to get the ending for that character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like a reset. Like, hey, I already beat the other one, so that means I have to try to get all 3 by myself, right? So I can maybe if you think about it from that perspective.
Yeah. And then the other thing I want to say is we got to see how this all goes because we still got Glorio working for Majin Duu secretly. I guess Neva's also not working with them. And then that's another thing too. Goma and Degetsu are so busy focusing on what Goku and them are doing, they're not seeing at all what Majin Duu's doing. They don't know that they're trying to fight against the first Tamagami.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but maybe Goma should get off his lazy butt and go out and do something.
Yeah,
I mean, his goons can't do jack, so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know, I guess we'll find out and we'll see what's going on. So yeah, it's a pretty short review here because there's really not much in terms of like lore and big things.
I still hope they end up going back to Earth for some reason. I mean, I just want to see Majin Buu do something, really.
Yeah.
I'm just curious if they're going to do anything with Buu.
Yeah. And anyone else, because I kind of think it's kind of a waste of time to make all the people turn into kids and we're not going to see everyone else doing stuff, you know?
Yeah. And we don't see Gohan doing, like, any type of fight.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, my God. The fans are going to be so pissed that Gohan doesn't make an appearance at all. Like, throughout the whole... You know, all the Gohan fans always think he's always...
Yeah, I'm a Gohan fan. So, yeah. So, I want to see Gohan. I'm not a big Goku fan. I mean, I like Vegeta, but I've gotten sick of him over the years. I hate to say it. Because there's just too much exposure of him. But, yeah, I'm a Gohan fan. So, I'm still a Gohan fan.
Yeah. But yeah, so what happens next time with episode 12, wasn't it? What was it?
Yeah, we're going on 12.
What's it called though?
Soko Chikara, I forgot how they translated it.
No, because it was like the
power or something like that.
Yeah, because it was like the first title that actually had two letters, like or 2 words. All the titles so far have been just 1 word. Like Pansy or Chattering or Legend, and Lightning, you know. But it is like the first one has like 2 words, unless it's like I guess a Japanese term, it just can't be translated as 1 word maybe.
No, I would say I think it says Soko Chikara, so it's like that power. That's how I would translate it as.
Yeah. So that's weird. I wonder why they didn't just call it power. I guess if to keep the 1 word theme, at least in the subtitle or whatever you want to call it. But. You know, we'll find out. So anyways guys, this is Mark signing off here.
And this is Joopy Channel, so it's Ninja Joopy, or just call me Wendy. See you guys next week.
Yep. I also want to say that we were doing a good job. We haven't really missed out any episodes so far, and this series really is only 20 episodes. That means that we're kind of past the halfway point. Yeah, I'm sure we can guarantee that you guys can check every week for a new episode, so keep coming back and drop your comments, your thoughts, all your stuff below, and see you next time.
Bye.